Welcome. In this video I'm going to show you how you can obtain the number of bins using R and my stikpetR library. I'm using Jupyter Notebook, but the R code should also run in, for example, RStudio. The version of R I'm using is 4.3 and I only have the packages that come with R pre-installed. So the number of bins can make quite a difference in what, for example, a histogram could look like. There are various rules of thumb that some are using, and there are all kinds of formulas that give you a suggestion on how many bins you should actually be using. To show you an example, I'll load in some data from the General Social Survey from 2012, slightly adjusted for these example purposes. I don't need all the data, I just need one field that actually has numbers. So I'm going to be using the age field, as you can see over here. However, this has a 89 or older in there, so I'm going to be using the replace function and also going to be removing all the missing values. Replace that 89 or older, and I'm just going to use 90 for that, and make sure it's all numeric by using the as numeric, and that way I really have a vector with just numbers. Then my library, you can actually, it's not available on cron, so if you install DevTools, you can use DevTools and then install GitHub and then just link to my GitHub account. Once you've installed it once, you can actually load it as any other library. It has a function in there which is tab, short for tables, and then nbins for number of bins, which takes, of course, as input the data, and has optionally the method. So you can choose, as you can see, quite a few different options. The adjustment is to make sure that the upper bound gets included. So, for example, if you have less than 10, but you're have grades that might go up to 10, then 10 wouldn't be included, so you need then one more so that it nicely fits also the minimum and the maximum. The maximum number of bins, that's just for 3 different methods that require that because they're doing iteration search. And the quartile method, and that's also just for a few that uses quartiles, and those can in itself be calculated in many different ways. The function is fairly straightforward, so it actually has default settings, as you can see. The square root choice is the first one. You can use question mark and then the function name to see what all those different ones actually are. And it takes just the data as input. So in this case, it suggests to do 45, but if I would say, well, I want the method to be, let's say, Sturgis, then it gives a completely different result and suggests to use 12 bins. Alright, I hope this video was helpful and thank you for watching.